Hello, everybody. I think we're live. Hello.
Hello.
Join in, join in. Just sending a promotion that we started. How's everybody doing, guys? Hey, we have Matt in the house. Jim Davis is here. Mary Lou, beautiful Mary Lou is already saying hello. Hello. Oh my goodness. Okay, first things first, I will introduce him in a second. First things first, let me see how much I can see. All right. So this will be about okay. Hi, Hazel. Long time indeed.
Hello. Lots of people joining in now.
Susanna, Polly. Hello, guys. All right. Irenenka, Sal, hello, my darling. Ella is here as well. Brilliant. Oh, Jim Davis starting with donations. Thank you very much indeed. Excellent. Can you pause the music for a second? Okay, guys. If you notice, I am not on my own. Surprise, surprise. I have a guest with me today, and this is Dren. If you've been following, you knew he's going to be here. If you have not been following, well, surprise. Guys, everything I do it for you, okay? And guys, you've been asking for more Kizomba. And remember I told you before that in Kizomba, it's a little bit more complicated because there's only a few basic steps that followers and leaders can do together. And at some point for the followers, the steps are so different than for them learning the leader steps. It just almost is disappointing because they can't really just change it around because it's completely different in where they're stepping. So I thought, okay, what can I do? And Dren here, he's actually lovely at Kizomba, and he is a lovely lead, and he actually teaches. So I forced him to come here and I said, come on, help out. My people need to learn both followers and leaders side to the Kizomba. So this is what we're going to do. Oh, look, they're saying hello to you.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Layla. Layla's here as well.
Oh, hello, Layla.
So now, guys, super important to understand a couple of things. First of all, we're trying to make the space work, okay? So we angled a little bit the camera, but if you're still going to see a little bit of cut off in the leg or something, forgive us, please. We're going to try and show it as good as possible. But of course, with limitation of the space and the two of us in the room, you know, we might struggle a little bit, but just bear with us, be patient, and we're going to do our best. The other thing is what we're going to try and do is actually keep rotating the way we're facing. So sometimes the leaders will have a better following situation, and sometimes the followers will have a better situation. But we will explain everything, and we're going to keep on rotating so everybody gets to see everything at some point. And then as a creme de la creme, in the end of the class, if you stick through it, we will actually show today's steps, how it would look in a partner work when you dance together. Yes? Yes. So now, without further ado, we're going to start with the warm-up, and then whoever needs to join in, they're going to join in doing the warm-up. The warm-up, guys, is going to be super easy, just the basic steps to get us in the Kizomba mood, to get us moving. And as a warm-up, we're going to do all followers and leaders together, the same leg, as a leader's footwork. And then once we start the class, we're going to separate everything. So, well, let's get started. Oh, Polly says hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Polly.
Hello, Polly.
Yeah, Polly worked hard for this one message. Polly
Hello,
deserves,
Polly. Hello, Polly.
deserves the respect. Marisa, hello. And Mary Lou, oh, she donated 10 pounds.
Wow.
Mary Lou,
Thank you
thank you
very
so
much.
much. That's very generous. Thank you, darling. All right, without further ado, Mr. Dren, if you could back off. So I could actually find the angle. Let's see. Let's see. Guys, bear with us, okay? As I say, I'm doing this for you and I'm doing this with love. So we're trying to make this work for you. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Almost, almost. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I think this is perfect. Guys, good luck. Warm up. Face the same way as us. Breathe, relax. We're gonna start with the basic on the spot. 1 and 2. Nice and slow. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. A little bit faster. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep stepping. To the side. Step, and step, and step, and step, and basic fold. And 1, 2, tap. 1, 2, tap. Left and left again. Always left. Then forward, left back. Keep it going. Slow it down. And slow, slow, slow. How are you doing, guys? You okay? Slow, slow. Side to side. And 1, 2. 1, 2. Forward facing with the leg. Back, feet, back, coming back. And 1, 2. Leg, and leg, coming back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. On the spot, slow. Faster. To the side. And 1, 2. 1, 2. Basic.
Ontem te posto no meu caminho, agora queres me deixar sozinho. Só que não.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Nunca sou, esse boi sempre te amo. O ritmo que matou.
With the leg. And 2, 5, 2, 5. Eat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep it going. On the spot, slow it down. Music change. And 1, 2. Left and right. Left and right. To the side. Let's go. 1, 2. 1, 2. This time, let's do the side step super slow. 1 and 2 and keep going. 1 and 2 and. Good time for the super slow. Well done. Guys, how are you feeling? You still okay? Still with us? Christopher. Hi, Christopher. I've been watching a lot of Kizomba videos on YouTube, and it has really helped me when been watching Jojo Kizomba break down the footwork. That's fantastic, Christopher. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's class, and I hope you learned something as well. And you can add on, or maybe it'll be something you already know, so you can practice more. And Alice, they're joining us. Anna Maria, fantastic. All right, guys, now we're going to go immediately into the class and we're going to start with something we already done once with me, and that is a saída. However, when we did a saída together, because I was on my own, we only did men's saída. So what we're going to do now is repeat the men's saída, but follow us, you're going to learn as well what to do with your feet as we do the men's saída. And then we're also going to do a women's saída also. And then guys, you're going to learn, of course, what to do with your feet when you would be leading the saída. So those are saídas.
Yes, just loads of saídas.
Loads of saídas. So guys, we're going to start with the men's saídas. So guys, you're going to be following Dren. Girls, you're going to be following me. For now, I will be facing this way, but at some point, we're going to turn around and you're going to see a different side as well. Yes. Take it away.
Okay. So, men's saída. I'm going to face this way. He's going to be following me now. Okay? Right, so we're in position. We're ready to go. So on one, we're going to step out forwards and to the side. So 1. Then on 2, you're now off, say, your center line, and you're going forwards. 2. 3, you're starting to come back in. 3, 4, step together, and then 2 slow. 2 slow, and 2 there. Yes?
One more time.
One more time. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, and 1 to the side, 2 forwards, 3 come back on the line, 4 together, and then slow and slow. Okay? One more time just with a full count now.
Yes.
So we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool?
Hopefully. Now, guys, one thing to keep in mind, when you do a men's saída, the reason it's called men's saída because you actually moving out of the line and then you're coming back into the line, but basically just walking forwards, stepping slightly away from the girl and then coming back, but it's just walking forwards really most of the time. Now, followers, as you notice, I'm walking backwards. It's a men's saída, so for me, it's super easy. I'm just walking backwards. At some point, when you're in the partner walk, you might need to readjust a little bit, but besides that, you're just going backwards, yes? Can we do the men's saída facing the other way? Mm-hmm. So now, men, don't get confused. I just want to make sure that the girls can see the steps as well. So, men's saída.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good. One more time.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Guys, how's it feeling? Is it easy? If it's easy, just give me a little sign and we are moving along. If it's not easy and you need somebody to repeat something, just let us know. Otherwise, we're going to keep moving forwards and that will be it. Now, guys, one thing as well, when you're dancing in Kizomba and you're doing the saída, it's all about the numbers, right? When you dance, you want to dance to the music. In general, in Kizomba, we were having that discussion as well, actually, just a few minutes ago. And we were talking about how in Kizomba, it's a lot of like walking and linking moves together. We now in the class trying to show you separate moves. So that's why when we finish the saída, we're doing 2 steps slow because we need the 8 count to just finish. Usually, you could just go saída without the 2 steps slow and link it into something else. But because we're not linking, we're teaching separate sections, we're doing 2 steps here on the spot slow, so we'll have the 8 and then we can continue with our timing.
It gives you something to just finish off for the time being.
Exactly. Okay, everybody's saying they're doing great, so now let's do the women's saída.
Okay.
Yes? So now, for the women's saída, should I face this way?
Yes.
For the women's saída now, the lady's going to be doing a lot of traveling, yes? So as a follower on the right foot, you're going to first step back.
Yeah, and guys are going to step forward.
Then we're going to step both into forward, well, ladies forward, guys back.
So guys, you're going to rock back onto your right leg, and ladies, you're going to step out to the side. Mm-hmm. Okay? And then on the 3, now, ladies, you're going to step forward on your new line, and guys are just stepping back. And then guys step back again. Ladies are going to step back into line, and then step
to the side,
and
then slow and slow. Exactly. So now, as a follower, you're gonna be kind of rocking a little bit. In Kizomba, we take really small steps anyway, but as I start my first step, I go back, slightly step out, but still forward, then slightly cross over because of a little bit of an angle, one more crossover, step to the side, and then we're doing the slow and slow to
we step straight into
continue.
the slow.
Yes, and then we go straight to
This
the
is a
slow.
little confusing bit for the
So we
ladies.
count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then slow and slow. Yes. One more time, one more time, one more time.
Not quite. Not quite? Well, I could be wrong, so this is our little confusion that we were having earlier. So we go, ready, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So once the ladies have stepped back in and guys have taken that step back with the right, then it's 5, 6, 7, 8. So don't stop and then do it.
That's correct.
Yes.
That's correct. That's correct. One more time.
Now a little thing for the guys, just as like a body position. So you see I'm holding my frame here. So I'm stepping forward, and then as I step back, you see I'm pushing my frame out to the side because this is where my partner would go. And then on 3, I twist to my right as I'm stepping back with my left. So my right shoulder goes back. Then I center up, and then slow and slow. This will make a lot of sense when you do a partner work, if you have got a partner.
Should we turn around? So now, follow us. I'm facing the other way. Leaders, follow Ren.
Okay, ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
One time.
5, 6.
We need a bigger room. That's what we need. Guys, chip in money. Christmas is coming.
5, 6. Okay, concentrate.
Focus.
Focus. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Guys, how's it feeling? So now if you notice, follow us, we're gonna be twisting a little bit and we're gonna be moving a little bit, but everything is super tight still, even when we're moving around, yes? And we want to keep this body, is the same for the guys, quite still, but we will have a little bit of a twist with the movement that comes with the step. Because I'm going a little bit out and crossing, I have a little bit of a twist in my body, just a little bit, to give that bit of a movement and the flavor. But keep it more or less quite firm. We don't want to be moving too much because that's not what it's about.
No, and when you do get into the partner work, you'll realize the way that you have the connection in Kizomba is all through the chest. So it's like we're having a hug, you know, we're like this. So
I can't believe we're having a hug.
it's legal now. Okay. But the idea is, if you're trying to do a lot of body movement, especially as the follower, it's not going to happen. your leader is going to stop you from moving too much. And guys, if you do too much, it's going to confuse your partner because that's where your intention of where you want her to go is going to come from.
That's right. So guys, in order to give ourselves a little bit of practice so we could keep on going for both leaders and followers, what we're going to try and do, and he will call out whether it's going to be a men saida or women saida. And as we do a slow step, we're going to actually turn so that you would get to see every single side that we are going. So, should we demonstrate?
Yes.
Men saida.
Men saida. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10, and 10, and 10. Men saida, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10, and 10, and 10. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the spot. 1, 2. We're going to do women's side. 5, 6, 7. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10, and 10, and 10. Women's side again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10, and 10, and 10. One last time. And go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So guys, when we are dancing, you don't need to turn, we are turning for you. So both leaders and followers would actually get to see what's happening. Similar but not identical to Argentine tango. Alistair, you know, a lot of people say that Kizomba actually has a feel of tango.
Yes.
It actually does have a feel of tango. And now Urban Kiz as well has a lot of elements that are very similar to tango. And they even do some of the flicks of the legs and stuff now with the styling. So yes, Alistair, you're absolutely right.
I think we have some questions.
Ooh, where's the question? What do we do when we're leading the lady to have to move my whole body? What do I do when I'm leading the lady? Do I have to move my whole body?
Oh, okay. So for that question, for the men's saida, as I was showing, so I'm here. This is my line. Okay. Now I'm stepping forwards, and then on the 2, that's when I'm moving my frame out a little bit. I'm not really turning my whole body because then that's going to twist my partner. Not just yet. So here, we just give her the space that when I rock back, she can come to my side. And then on the 3, I need to create an opening for her to step back. 3, that's where she's going to start to step back. Into line, 4, and there we go.
Yes. Yes. And guys, don't forget that we're actually going to demonstrate the whole dance afterwards, and we can explain a little bit more the lead and follow afterwards. So now let's focus on the step. Let's play a song, and he will call out whether it's men Seida or follower Seida, and let's just keep moving to actually get some practice in.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So with the song. Get in a zone, and guys, after the song, if something is unclear, let us know. Let's start with the slow, guys.
Really slow.
A tua na minha camisa é pra todo dia. E ela mesmo vindo já não se estressa, já não reclama. E no meu telefone ela já não
Very long intro.
essa amiga sou falecida, já não desliga. E eu sei bem o que
Ready? Men's side, 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10, and 10, and 10. Men's side, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Men's side, one more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Women's side, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and slow. 2, 3, 4. Men's side, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. And 1, and 2, and 3. Let's go. Men's side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. 1, 2, 3. Men's side. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Women's side. Let's go. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. Stay on the spot. Chill. Come on. They're having a fun. Go away. Ready? 5, 6, women's side. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. 1, 2, and 3. Women's side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. the time. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. Last. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. Keep on daddy.
What's happening? Guys, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Is it happening? Talk to us. It's a little confusing. Could you show this what it looks like together? Lost internet. Oh, Renka, is your internet back? Ella, in the partner work, look. If we're doing men saida, the girl is going backwards, the guy is moving out of the way. So you will have 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow and slow. Yes? If you will have the women's saida, so that you could see better, then we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow and slow. Yes? So it seems like you are doing barely anything when you're doing it on your own, but in Kizomba, we're taking super small steps, and it's an impact that is, it seems like it's nothing, but when you come so close, those small steps is what makes the impact happen bigger.
Exactly.
So if you take 2 big steps, you're moving all over the place, but you're not actually connecting with the center, with your partner, and it just doesn't work out. Right? So it's all about control. So it seems like the steps are almost the same, but they kind of know when you end up learning how to lead and follow the movement, you will suddenly understand where the steps actually go. But just stick with the plan. Step, step, cross, cross, step, and step.
Just to sort of help with a little bit of the logic, just in case you didn't know, saída means exit in Portuguese. So that's essentially what we're doing. You know, we're starting off on a line in a center where we're together, and then if it's a men's saída, the man is exiting. That's why he's stepping out to the side. Yeah, and the same for the women. We're actually bringing the women out to exit from our center. Yeah, so that's a good way to try and remember what's going on.
Exactly. Thank you. This makes things much clearer. Excellent. Fantastic. What's the leader's guiding hand for the saída? Sal, the partner work will explain after the class.
But it's always the right hand.
It's the right hand. But guys, I'm telling you, after we do the full work, we will explain the partner work and show you how it works, okay? So focus on the steps, and then we will explain everything in the partner work, just to keep with the system. Okay, so next up, we have the
Okay, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so what we're going to add to our saídas is like a little cha-cha step to it, okay? And sometimes it's called a contratempo, yeah? So we'll just show it, so it makes a bit more sense. So I'm going to start off with the men's saída with the little cha-cha, okay? So, like our normal saída, men's saída, the first 2 steps are the same. So on 1, we're stepping out, and then on 2, we're stepping forwards on our new line, okay? And then now, we're gonna do a little cha-cha, okay? So we're gonna go 3 and 4, okay? Now we're gonna step back onto our line on 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? So on 8, don't step, just close the tap, yes? Okay, let's do that again. So we go 1 step out to the side, 2 stepping forward, now 3 and 4, step back onto the line, and step, step, tap. Cool?
Yeah. This step in particular, we are taking every single step. So the normal saída, we did the slow and slow in the end. In this one now with the contratempo, with the cha-cha step, you have to mark the beat on the spot just so that we could continue dancing on the beat that we need to dance. Yes? One more time, and then I'm going to turn around and the followers can see me better.
Okay, so we're going to go full through with this one, okay? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, close. Cool.
All right, so now the other way.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
One more time.
Try not to back up into your mirror. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think it's super important to understand that the little cha-cha step or the contratiempo step is super small. We're kind of gliding on the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like that's a very good point. It's like a shuffle. Ta, ta, ta. We don't want to be going big steps. We don't want to do anything expressive there. That's the beauty of the step. It's ta, 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 super small. And the body also a little bit ta, ta, ta will go in that little bit of an angle that we talked about. So just keep it really nice and engaged so that you could do that little bit of, it's like doing this, constantly walking, ta, 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 ta. I've been watching a lot of Kizomba and Urban Kids videos, YouTube. How long does it take to get good at it? Christopher, I don't know. It depends, my darling. Yes, if you're watching them every day, it's still nothing. You have to make sure you practice with the partner. The more you do, the quicker it gets better. But everybody's different, my darling. You just have to wait it out. Okay, my darling. So focus on the steps. And I will talk to you about your dips and tricks and flips later. Let's continue with the steps. So guys, one more time. Mensaida with the shuffle.
Okay.
Yes?
Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Exactly. Let's rotate.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Exactly. So now we also can do exactly the same contratempo, but with the followers saída.
Yes.
Women saída, as they say.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so I go here.
For them to see better. The women maybe first.
Okay. So let's go shift back a little bit. Okay, so on 1, we're stepping forward like the normal saída. 1, rock back on 2 for the guys, and you're moving your frame up to your side. And now we're going to do 3 and 4 cha-cha. 3 and 4. Okay, I'm doing my little twist. I'm holding my right shoulder back because she's got to come through and come back in to my line. Step and finish the move. Yeah, let's go again.
So follow us. My feet starts exactly the same. Back to the side, forward and go. So there's now that extra cha-cha step there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step, 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 and break. Okay, one more time.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, cha, cha, cha. Step, 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 close.
One more.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Guys, look, as I say, I do this because I love you. Yes, we have to figure this formation out because usually in the class people can see us.
Yes.
Here on the camera it's like one visual, you know, we got to figure out the sides, the turnaround and everything. So we are very grateful for your patience, but we also remember we're trying to figure this out for you.
Yeah.
So, okay, so now this way.
Let's go.
Still women saída with a cha-cha.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good, one more.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Does this make sense to you guys? How are you feeling? Is it happening? Ella's doing this, that's
hello.
good. Adriana, hola, ¿cómo estás? Buena tarde.
I see a lot of flips sometimes because I'm not doing flips here.
It's okay. We're gonna talk about the flips after the class, for sure, Christopher, for sure. So guys, how's it feeling? Can we do it with the music or do you want to repeat it again? Is the cha-cha happening? Really helpful, Vanessa. Oh, okay, perfect. Now guys, the cha-cha, as I say, if you find this easy, try to really put a little bit more style than in your rotation. Think about what it actually is. If you find it difficult, don't worry about the rotations too much. Really focus on the actual stepping of the thing. Da, 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 cross, step, step, and wait. Yes? Really, really important, just the footwork. Music. Okay, if you're ready, here we go. Guys, I'm gonna start with the men's Saida, and then when Dren is ready to rotate and do the followers, we're gonna tell you, okay? So don't get confused. We're gonna start with the men. We start slow, surprise, surprise. This is my vibe music. Eu já me arrependi por ter te deixado ir. This is where it's nice to be in a embrace. Ter ficado no outro colo, pois tanto quis que hoje eu choro. Deixa voar pra perto, mas fica aqui.
You ready? We're gonna do it inside up. What was that? Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, turn. 1, 2, 3. Again, let's go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and turn. 2, 3. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7. On the spot. 1, 2. 1, 2. Get ready, women's side. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and turn. Turn. Let's go. Women's side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and turn. Turn. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7. On spot. 2 men side. 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 1, 2. Chop, chop, chop. 5, 6, 7. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7. And turn.
I think I've enjoyed it too much.
Get ready? Beautiful music. One more time, let's go. 5, 6, men side up. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7 on the spot. 1, 2, we'll do women's side up. 5, 6, 7, let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, turn. 1, 2, 3, let's go. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 10. 1, 2, 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Guys, well done, well done, well done. How are you doing? Oh, we got some flowers from Rasa. Спасибо вам. Ella and Sal, thank you so much for your donations. I just saw it. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it, really. Guys, how are we? Are we happy? Is it happening? Can we moving along? Or are you in complete agony?
Which direction are the hips moving?
Which direction are the hips moving? So now, in general, there's many ways you can approach the situation. In general, when you're doing a basic on the spot, usually the transition is always forwards and backwards, yes? But when you start moving and walking around, you cannot sustain this.
Yeah.
It's just impossible to keep going constantly with your basics like this. So what we tend to do, we tend to just relax into it. And as you're stepping, you're allowing that hip to rotate according to the shift of the weight. Yes? I always say to my bachateros, I just put a little accent there, Bachata people tend to have a very predominant side hip. So we want to just tone it down a little bit and avoid doing this as we step in, because that will be so natural to us, because that's what we do. But bachata is usually side to side or like squares and stuff is different. Because Kizomba is more walking and changing direction and everything, it's a bit more straight leg as well, isn't it?
It is that, but it's also your steps are very, very grounded. So we're not. It's not stiff legs. It's just as you step, you're pushing through the ground. So then your hips are going to find their way as the movements happen. So I'm not necessarily forcing my hips to go anywhere other than how I'm pushing through through the floor. So when you start your position, it's never have your legs locked out. You're always like a little bit bent at the knees, and then we have our position here, and then as we step, you'll feel your hips are just going to find their way as you push through. But try not to. It's very easy to bounce.
Yeah, it's none of this. So whatever happens, resist bachata. Just think, no bachata, not today, not today. Yes. And then find that, by pushing, that was a perfect actually example. By pushing through the floor, natural way when you walk, your hip will go to the direction where it needs to go. Allow it to go there, and that's it. But don't exaggerate the side to side hip. Hopefully that was helpful for you, Polly. Matt, do we end up on a different foot when we're using the cha-cha? No. I don't think, right?
No. Like that.
No. So your 8, Matt, your 8 is a tap. Should we do that again?
Yes.
Facing this way, because Matt is. No, I think for him to see. Yes.
Okay, so I go slowly. So I 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So by 8, you will have a tap, and then you have still your left foot free.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same whether you're going to do a women's saida.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll do
It's
that.
the same.
So we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And you tap on 8, and that's your left foot again ready to go.
Yeah. Now I'm exaggerating. I don't know if you saw, but I'm exaggerating with my heel off the ground. We don't do that in Kizomba. We tap, but it's just coming to a close. So we're not putting any weight on it, because tap, this is bachata, this is Kizomba. So we're going to the side, it's not here. But we're just sliding to the side and then closing.
But he wants you to see, guys, what we're doing, so that's why
I'm
he's doing
exaggerating
it like
my
that.
movements a lot.
Everything is clear, thank you. Oh, fantastic. Rafa is doing good. Polly says, thank you, really helpful. Excellent. All right, we have one more step. The forward step. Go for it.
So this is easier.
Yes, we started with the hardest bit.
But it's essentially just walking forwards, but with that cha-cha step in there, okay?
But before we start, this is my favorite step. You will see after, when we will show you in the partner work how it works. I prefer this step from all of the rest because it just feels amazing. It's easy to do on its own, but in the partner work, it just has such a good feeling. You will see. Anyway, continue.
Okay, so now we're only just thinking about walking forward, so no coming off the line or anything like that. So just walking forwards. So 1, step forwards.
Move out of my way. People don't see my outfit.
So on 1, we step forwards. 2, we step forwards. Now we do cha-cha, moving forwards. 3 and 4, and then step forwards. 5, now we'll spot 6, 7, and close.
That's it.
That's it.
Really one more time.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very nice. So now this is super easy, guys. So why don't we try with the music the whole saidas and this step as well?
We're not going backwards.
Oh, backwards. Okay, excellent.
So
let's go.
Like we were saying with Kizomba, there's a lot of walking around. You can kind of go in whatever direction you please. So for whatever move you have in one direction, you can usually do it at least in the reverse. So we're doing the same thing, we're just walking backwards. Okay, so let's go straight from the back. They can't see. So now 1, we step back. 2, we step back. Now we do cha-cha. And 4, step back. And on the spot, and together.
Yes, this also feels amazing in the partner work and so unusual because we are as followers going to be stepping forward.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So now, even though it doesn't seem like much, what I do recommend, especially for the girls, when you're stepping forward, try to cross over your legs a little bit. So what you don't want to do is walk like this. Yes? As I step, because there's going to be a little bit of body rotation in a partner work, it feels so nice to actually cross over a little bit with your feet as you're taking that step. You will feel a little bit of a sway as well, especially in a partner work when you have a good frame. It just feels so lovely. If you're just going to walk in a straight line like this, it's going to be a little bit clumsy because the body's going to move, but the feet are not adapting to it. So if I show you from here one more time, you're going forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is normal, right?
Yeah, just one word of caution when it comes to the partner work, you don't exaggerate it. Because then you will be stepping over each other.
You're going with the flow.
Yeah.
You're going with what's presented, the energy that he gives you, right?
Exactly.
This is just the positioning of the feet. How much of the twist or the power or the step is going to be is up to the leader, yes? But whatever happens is just to know that you need to turn your feet out in order to position your body. That's all, yes? Should we combine the forwards and backwards together? Okay. With that. And then. So guys, both, we're going to go forward and then backwards and then we'll try with the music.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Backwards. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, forwards. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, backwards. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Turn around.
5, 6, 7. Backwards first.
Oh, no.
5, 6. I was about to walk into you guys. I'm sorry. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, forwards. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, back. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's cool. It. All right, guys, let's try with the music. Matt is saying, how does the guy lead the cha-cha-cha to the girl? My darling, all of the partner work we will explain after we show all of the steps, okay? And literally we have one more song, we practice the step, and then we'll explain all of the partner work. So don't worry, Matt, we will remember your question. Yes? But now, guys, if you don't have anything to do with the question with the footwork, let's practice once with the music, get it out of the way, and then we're gonna explain the actual partner work, all of the little detail, and show you how it looks. But Matt, thank you so much for your donation, darling. Don't worry, we're gonna explain it in a bit, but let's try with music first. Let's get the steps over with, and then we can go into the partner work.
Get ready? Let's go forwards. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7 on the spot. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the spot. 5, 6, 7, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2. Get ready, go back. Now 1, 2, 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7, now 12. Side up. Go forwards. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7, side to side. 5, 6, 7, go back. 1, 2, 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7, side. 5, 6, 7, go back. 1, 2, 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go forward. 1, 2, 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7, side to side. 1, go back, ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7, slow down. Slow. Let's go back. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, side to side. 1. Go forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stop. 10. 1, 2, 3, on the spot. 1, 2, 3, a little bit more. Get ready. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7, side to side. 1. Let's go back. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7. Swap and turn. And turn. And turn. And turn. And turn. Ready? Go back. Now 1, 2, 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7. Forwards. Now 1, 2, 3, now 4, 5, 6, 7. And slow. And slow. And slow. And slow.
Okay, guys, how are we feeling? Are we okay? So now, guys, these were the few steps that I really wanted to show you as well. I was saying to him, what can we do to make it productive? Because I really wanted to make sure that the girls know their steps as well, and the guys get to see it from the men perspective. And now we're going to show you, of course, in the partner work as well. First of all, Marisa, just saw your donation. Thank you very much for your support, darling. Really appreciate it. Sal is seems to be okay. Alice is doing good. Okay, guys, if you're doing great, this is the time we're going to show you how it works in a partner work. We're going to start with the Saida. We're not going to go into crazy detail or anything, but at least you will have an understanding. So we have men Saida, we have women Saida, then we have the men Saida with the contratempo, women Saida with contratempo, and then we have the forward step, forward and backwards with the cha-cha. It's great seeing both the follower and the leader sometimes. I can model my movement on the person with their back to us until my center to match the person facing me. Oh, okay, fantastic, cool. Ella, fantastic. All right, guys, so have a look.
Okay, so starting off with the men's Saida. So hopefully you can see. So when I'm starting off, my partner is right in front of me, okay? And now on one, I'm stepping out to the side. So you need to make sure to relax a little bit your right hand so you have space. Otherwise, she's going to come with you. If you're close, she's going to follow where you go. Remember, it's a chest connection. So 1 out to the side. 2, we're side by side, okay? And there's actual contact. 3, I'm starting to come back in. 4, stepping slightly out to the side, and then slow and slow. Okay, I'll show it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and slow and slow. Cool? I'll show it from this side. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and slow, and slow. Again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, slow, and slow.
Followers, Saida?
Women say that.
Women, yes.
So I'm used to hearing it as men and women say that, but it doesn't matter if you're.
Look, I started using followers and leaders because I myself am a follower, not a man, and now more and more women are leading and more men are following. Hence why I started saying followers Saida or leaders Saida. And he's like, huh? Women Saida. It's just, guys, times are changing, okay?
Yeah.
We are readapting.
It's weird. I only do this with Kizomba. Bachata and salsa is fine.
Yes.
No problem. Okay, so followers Saida. So on 1, I'm stepping forwards. Okay, now on 2, I'm going to relax and open to my right so that she can step out to the side. 3, I twist slightly and we still have contact. Okay, 4, she's going to step in and then slow and slow. Yes? Again? So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah?
Exactly. Other side?
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Exactly.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good. So now, guys, exactly the same thing with the cha-cha.
So I go 1, 2, cha, 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 ta. Step, and step, and goes.
Now, the cha-cha-cha, the way he leads it, is just a little bit more tension, right?
Yeah, so when I'll show it to the side, it might be easier. So as I step out, side and out. Here, there needs to be a connection. If I do it from here and I rotate my shoulders, she's going to feel nothing. Okay? So the reason why I've got a connection, because now when I do the cha-cha, ta, ta, ta. Yeah, she can feel that connection instantly, and there's nowhere else to go but to follow the cha-cha. Okay, we take our steps smaller, and then I can touch up for this. Yeah, so it's very, very small. Don't make this movement very big, but we're just holding that position, making sure that I've got the contact on my side, and then just tap, 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 and then we can relax as we come back in. Yeah?
Exactly. It's a little bit like he says, it's a shuffle, but the upper body is a little bit like Robocop. Right?
Bit, yeah.
You have a little bit like you know, with the isolation when you do with the robot dance. Well, some of you might do it. So it's just a little bit of that. If you engage that sensation for that shuffle, then that's what basically happens. A bit tighter, and that's it, right? And for the followers, Saida?
Okay, so same principle applies. So I'm going forward, I'm bringing her out to the side. So did step 1, 2. Okay, now the cha-cha is going to happen. Remember, she needs to have contact on the side, and ta, 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 and then let her through and slow.
Step.
No, sorry, step, tap. Yeah, do that one. This one's a little bit more dangerous to do slowly because she's to your side. I don't know why it's a bit more awkward, but it is. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, the important thing to remember here is, I'm just going to show it quickly by myself. So I'm going 1, 2, and I'm starting to rotate my body open so that when we go into the cha-cha, I've already rotated out, cha, cha, cha. Okay? If I try and break it into 2 separate movements, it's going to make my partner feel really unstable. So I think if I show it this way, it'll show it better to camera. So pay attention, guys, to my right shoulder. So I'm going 1, 2. I'm already starting to open my shoulder a little bit, and then tap, tap, tap. Yeah, and then I can come back.
But you see how small the steps are? That's like the key.
Yeah, it's tiny. Like we're using a lot of space so you can actually see us travel, but I wouldn't need to use the space if I didn't want to. But if I wanted to take more space, at least with the normal steps I can. With the cha-chas, you keep them nice and small, because it's very easy to lose balance when you're on the side and just crashing with knees.
And now my favorite step, final destination, the forward and backwards. I love the feeling of this one.
So, very simple. Walk forwards and do the steps and keep a strong frame so we don't relax here the frame that much. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? I love it. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? I go one more time.
Backwards?
Backwards, yeah. Same principle, just going backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we repeat. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Now the thing for the leaders, we don't want to lift our feet too much. So when I'm stepping, what you'll notice is I'm not really stepping like, I guess, like as I would walk. It's a bit more like a slide, you know? So we're keeping our feet very slightly off the ground as we walk. So just keeping it very nice and slow and very controlled. If we're lifting and then stepping on, we could step onto our partner, which we don't want.
Look, Matt is saying, say contratiempo again. It sounds lovely. Matt, just for you. Contratiempo. Do you like the is that what you like? Contratiempo. Paul is saying, so the cha-cha is less just in the slide shoulder twist. So if you feel that little twist as a follower, you should always take a little step. So Polly, if I could say as a follower, it's not just the shoulder, is you will feel the little tightness and you will feel that suddenly you just, it's like a little run situation. You have no choice. It's not just because he opened the shoulder, so I think I'm gonna run now. No, it's because he collected me and he suddenly engaged a little bit of momentum for me to feel like I'm gonna walk faster. That's how I know, because he might open the shoulder, but it might be a normal Saida or something, you know, you just a step through. So that feeling of collection and a little bit engaging that momentum is what makes me feel like, oh, I need to go faster, right? And that's what makes the shuffle. He makes me shuffle with his momentum. The shoulders are what makes my legs go the way they do. Without the shoulders, he could still do the contratempo, but it would be just this.
Because you feel it through the you'll feel it through the body. So as I'm stepping quicker, you just feel that extra movement and that energy. So just the shoulders adds the flavor.
Do they use the cha-cha step in urban kids? Oh, for sure. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And Christopher, you had a question as well about the lifts and dips and everything. Well, lifts and dips is a complicated situation. You only do it, you know, when you master a specific, he asked before, a specific level, and you want to be able to be very confident not only with your timing and footwork, but with your frame as well and your own balance. Anytime you start doing tricks and dips or things like lifts and stuff, you immediately, you have to be in a very comfortable level of dancing Kizomba to do those things. Otherwise, you might not have the right control and the follower might hurt.
Exactly.
Or might just be awkward.
There's a lot of, it's a fine line of balance with little tricks like that because you're so close. Like especially for me, I'm quite a big guy, so I have to really manage my size and my weight. Very little movement can be a lot for some followers. So I need to really tone and understand my connection with my partner to know how much is enough. Yeah, so it can get really, really tricky with the tricks.
That's right. That's really helpful. Yay! Sometimes get the wrong foot. Yeah, Polly, you know what, guys? Remember, we are learning it, you know. For some people, they've been doing Kizomba for a while, so they might, you know, find this easy or something. But this class is for a lot of bachateros and salseros who don't get to dance a lot of Kizomba, but they want to do more. So getting it wrong is so normal. It's so normal, especially because Kizomba is not a Latin dance. You know, it's not bachata, it's not salsa. It has its own tempo, it has its own music, it has its own steps. It's not a family of Latin dances. So it's really normal to find it a little bit different, and it's normal that it takes time to get used to it. But once you feel it,
it's really, really
is we've
amazing.
been through that journey ourselves because we are bachateros and salseros, and in the beginning it's like, oh, I kind of like this music, but I find it's so weird to dance on a different tempo where there's no tap, there's no 1 2 3 5 6 7 1 2 3 5 6 7, so weird. But once you feel it, once you get that moment, then it's like, okay, okay, I get this is lovely. So should we show them with the music? Guys, stick around because now we will demonstrate how it looks with the music. Oh, I watched some of the videos, didn't understand what was happening, and this is useful. Thank you, Vanessa.
Good, excellent.
Look, we trying. This is why he's here. Guys, he is a wonderful dancer, and he's a really good teacher as well. If you want me to do some of the classes like this with bachata or salsa as well, let me know. If you say nothing, I will think you don't like him, so he will not come back, basically. That's how, sorry. That's how, he knows me very well. I'm allowed to say this in front of his face, right? It's better in front of his face than behind his back. So if you don't like him, don't say anything. But if you like him, you gotta tell me, and I'll bring this guy back. But now let's show them with the music. So now, guys, before we show you with the music, we have workshops coming up. Every Monday, I'm going to have different kind of workshops on Zoom. Some of you are already participating. If you haven't participated yet, don't miss out. It's on my website, dancewithrasa.com. And guys, I have bachata workshops. I have salsa workshops. I have dancing with the chair, sexy dances as well, booty isolations, salsa techniques, bachata techniques, all kinds of things. So please, if you would like to learn a little bit more in depth, where I get to see you as well and actually give you really good feedback, and we can have a conversation. We always have time for questions as well. Make sure you book workshops. It's on my website. Go have a look. The next Monday, this Monday coming, is Bachata Shines, and I will show you how to learn and use the shines yourself. So not going to be a routine. I'm going to try and provide you the opportunity to be able to do those shines yourself and interpret the music yourself. So if you'd like to learn that, please go to my website and learn that, please. Learn that and book it so I could teach you. My God, I'm losing my mind. You really helped me a lot. Oh, Christopher, you're welcome, my darling. Ella says Dren is great. Polly says I do like Dren. Excellent. You got 2 people. It's not enough. 38 people watching, only 2 people like you. We need more people, guys. 2 people is not enough. They're not going to dictate. Oh, Mary Lou says she loves you. Okay. Luna also said it's good. All right. Is there going to be another Kizomba workshop? Luna, if there's a request, there will happen. So if you'd like, and if there's more people like it, all you need to do is tell me. I always do the things you want, and then I do the things I think you need, but also the things you want. So the more you're going to raise your voice, send me an Instagram message as well. It's very easy to contact me on Instagram. So here I am. So find me on Instagram. Let me know. Say, I want this class, that class, this class, and we're going to sort you out. Layla says, I want Dren. Okay. Excellent.
Yay.
Thank you. Sal says for Dren. Okay. All right. Guys, with the music, let us show you what the Kizomba that we did is about. No judgment. We have been dancing for a year.
Yeah.
More than a year. This is as new for us as anybody.
Somebody bought only one. Você comprou a tua estratégia. Sabes que eu não venho da minha cabeça. Yeah, como faço com esse bodyguard? Mas eu deixo no meio da iPhone. Sabe bem que eu sou muito best boy. Que já não sei da minha cabeça. Yeah, olhar pra mim e sem mentir. Diz a minha mas ou não, oh não. calma que esses nomes na minha mente. Vejo tantas, mas sou tu que na minha frente. Então relax, baby, next day. Não liga juntinhos outra vez, baby. Please make all this love with you. You fly over me. Eu não vivo de ti. You fly over me. Eu não vivo de ti. Minha voz vai ter uma festa, vai ter sempre belo ao amanhecer. Isso que eu preciso pra não perder ela. Acho que uma festa vai ter sempre belo ao amanhecer. Isso que eu preciso pra não perder ela. Anda assim, nobody. Vai estragar esse nosso love. Precisamos que voltes ao tsunami. Vai ficar com o mais for não rolar. Quero que eu vá primeiro, se amanhã eu vejo. Baby, eu já tô suspeiro. Na precisamos essa forma, brilha, yeah. Explosão de amor em todo canto, girl, yeah, yeah. Essa música me fria. Essa música me fria. Sabe como é que fica fria? Quando essa música me fria. Eu gosto demais o que sentimos, baby, que não deixa de me ir. Fico perguntando como tá isso aqui. Quero que tá sempre bem perto de mim. Mas que eu tô no you fly over me. Eu não vivo de ti. You fly over me. Eu não vivo de ti. Oh yeah.
Oh, guys, I am so excited because I got to dance with another human being. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Oh, this has been so nerve-wracking as well because I haven't danced with other people.
I know.
It's like one or the other, you know, like a bubble. I have like a bubble that I do some classes with, but this has been exciting. I haven't danced with you for ages.
I know, it's been, I've lost
It's
track of time.
It's a long time. Guys, thank you so much. Did you enjoy that? Hopefully you did. Oh, is Dren on YouTube? No, but Dren will be on my YouTube as much as I can force him. Dren is an important man. He has stuff he likes to do.
If you guys want me here, I'm more than happy to be here. Like I love dancing, and this is the person who taught me how to dance and gave me the inspiration to become as good as I believe I am.
He's my student.
Yes.
I did this to him. I did it. It is my pride and joy. So if you like him, come back to see me. Oh, okay, guys. No more jokes. Go enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Alistair, just saw your donation. Very generous. That's lovely.
So
Thank you very much. Polly says, love you, Rasa. Susanna uploading. Adriana, gracias. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
I had one last question which I saw. How do you keep the count when you're dancing? Okay, so that really kind of takes some time to just to kind of practice. The best way that I learned to keep into count with the music, at least, is just listen to it a lot and then also count it in your head. I count a lot in my head, especially when I'm learning, and if I'm trying to do something more complicated, any step that I'm trying to really get good at, so I don't have to think about it later. Just start counting in your head while the music is playing, okay? And then you start adding in the steps with the music, and then you'll see where are you falling off time or where you're staying on time. So that's the best way to practice, in my opinion.
And also, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's also good, Sal, if you, when you're listening to the music, acknowledge when there's a slow part.
Yes, absolutely.
Because in the slow part, sometimes time's changing as well, or like there's a stop somewhere sometimes. So it's really good to acknowledge it and just start doing the slow step and listen again whether you are still in time or not. Because those moments, if you miss them, you might be dancing through them, and the next thing you know, no matter what you count, you already are gone.
And if you're really lost, just stop, try to find it again with the counting, and then start moving.
Yes, absolutely. Lovely class, guys. Rasa, thanks for organizing. Oh, my pleasure, Susanna. I do everything for you guys. All of it for you. Beautiful dancing. Thank you. Oh, thank you, guys. Milady, thank you, my guys. Christopher, have a great weekend. Oh, Christopher, you too, my darling. Ella, my pleasure. Do the even and odd numbers correspond to the right or left leg, or does it change? What a good question.
I've never really thought of it in that way.
No
to be
have
honest.
I, Ella. No have
So-
I. Does the left or right correspond to the even or not even numbers? I think it's not fair to say because of chachas and everything.
That's true.
So
yeah.
it's not the rule, Ella. It's not the rule. So in general, I think a good way to base one of your questions, well, one part of your question is when you think about your basic, the 3 steps, well, 2 steps at a time, when you're going 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. So if you continue with just this rhythm, then it would. But because there's a slow rhythm as well, and then the cha-cha rhythm, so it's not necessarily matching all the time. So it will be changing, you coming in and out of those rhythms, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Ella. A very good question, actually. Fantastic.
Testing us at the end of this session. But that was good. Lovely. Amazing.
Sarah says just got the end of it. Don't worry, this video, guys, will remain on the YouTube channel. So just give it half an hour. It will need a little bit of rendering, and then you can watch it over and over and over again as much as you need. Hi, Sharon. You late. Okay, guys, well, we will not keep you any longer. Remember, you need to sign up to the workshops, give me some job, and if you want Dren, just write me a message, a comment, anything, and I will bring him back. I love him so much. He's my proudest accomplishment in life. So if you want him back, he will be back. And guys, thank you for your patience, because for us, this is first time after many, many months of doing anything together.
Yep.
And it's the first time doing in this small space with, you know, changing directions and all of the rest.
That's also for me, I've never taught live on a camera. So-
That's right. So guys, thank you for your patience. You know, the knowledge is in here. We know what we're doing, but then, you know, all of the arrangements, yes, to make sure everybody can see and understand the directions. It's a bit, you know, we were working through it. So thank you for your patience. Really appreciate it, guys. Okay, well, should we like wave or something?
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. And thank you, everybody, for the donations.
Yes, thank you so much. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
I will feed him with the donations. I can buy him food now. Guys, we love you so much. What we do is for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. See you.
Bye. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't.
Yes.